It's the Dance Force with DJ Will on the Wheels of Steel.
J Will, the smooth spin, and guess what? I do have a special guest on the show today, Joshua Baraka.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah, first time on the show. How do you feel?
I feel really good, man.
All right.
I'm excited to get into that conversation.
You know, at least now I think you graduated. You're no longer a newbie in the industry now.
Yeah. I would say,
At least
yeah.
now you can say I'm a full blown artist professionally.
Yeah, definitely.
We can't put you in best new artist category, yeah?
I don't know. I feel like now you wouldn't, because there's a lot of new breakthrough artists that have happened between me and between then and now. So
tell me.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And once again, whenever I have an artist in the studio, I usually say congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
Because I know this business is not easy.
It's not easy.
The time you spend, the talent, the craft, perfecting it, and above all, the money that one puts in.
Yeah.
All right. Some people get loans.
Yeah.
Some people have people that maybe believe in them, so they advance them their money.
Yeah.
Some people have to take out money from their daily hustle, 9 to 5 to finance this. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with you that you've come a long way, right?
Yeah.
You started performing in small venues. And then at one point, you're a wedding singer.
Yeah.
Are you still a wedding singer?
Yeah, once in a while, yes. If I'm booked for a wedding, I'll sing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you're completely like, you see now I'm Joshua Baraka. I'm
No.
touring. I'm here, so I can't be doing weddings like I used to.
No, I do weddings. I love performing at weddings.
Yeah, because they gave you a platform, right?
Yeah, definitely. And it's always nice to be a part of someone's big moment.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I love doing it from the very beginning, because you're part of something bigger than yourself. Like, it's someone's big day and you're just adding to it in a special way. Yeah.
All right, I love that. So how long are you in the game now, professionally?
I would say like 3 years.
See, that's why I told you you're not a newbie now. You've at least you've now, should I say you're in top class now?
I can't wait to get into primary.
Okay. Congratulations, new tune is out.
Yeah.
So officially you say it's not your tune.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about this project on the Diwali rhythm.
Yeah.
The artists on it.
Yeah.
Just to make it clear, because everybody says, no, it's Joshua Baraka's song. But before we started the interview, you told me it's not your song.
Yeah.
So whose song is it?
So this is Mr. T's song.
All right.
And I was given the honor and pleasure to be on the remix of it with another artist from Nigeria called Tenor Boy.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful song. And I feel like it's doing really, really well.
Okay. Yeah. Let's give people their flowers. Who wrote the song?
So everyone wrote their part.
Okay, that's good.
Everyone wrote their part.
Yeah.
But the original song is by Mr. T.
Okay.
He's a Kenyan artist. He's an amazing artist.
Yeah.
And he did a few remixes, and I was on one of them. Yeah.
And which happens to be this project?
Which happens to be this one.
And
Digi
I don't understand why. I think we love you here.
Yeah.
So we think the song is yours because I'll play this song. I'll play this song in the nightclubs and the bars, and you ladies walk up to me and they're like, please play that new Joshua Baraka song.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but it's not really his song, but it's featured on it. But you can understand it's you that is very vibrant on this. So not to say that Mr. T is not, but I think because we've seen your growth from Nana to Dalila, and then to where this project is right now.
Yeah.
So let me just put a stick on that for a moment. Your growth starting from Nana, which was your breakout hit. It started locally, then it went nationally, then internationally.
Yeah.
All right. Then you moved on, of course, to other projects. There's a thing, I think, a project that you had with Winnie. Maybe the project wasn't really that well received.
Yeah.
And then after you had Dalila.
Yeah.
So tell me the correlation between Nana and Dalila, seeing that all those are female names. So are you juggling all these females, Nana and Dalila, at the same time?
I feel like when I'm writing,
yeah,
I always want to add from back then, like I always want to add a name or something because it feels more personal,
yeah,
and stuff like that. So most times when I'm writing, I find myself adding a name, and I've been trying to intentionally not add names anymore.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to be like a whole thing. But yeah, and if you notice,
of events.
Yeah, and if you notice, like most of the names have like a few syllables, and they just fit into the rhyme. So for me to choose the name, it has to fit within the rhyme scheme that I'm on at that time.
So, any chance that Nana will come out and say something in public about you, or Dalila will come out and give their side of the story?
I don't think so. I don't think they'll ever know it's about them, because they're different names. Those are not their real names.
I see what you artists do. Yeah, you creatives, you go and then you write your compositions and then you use other names.
Yeah, of course.
All right, okay. But congratulations on all those singles.
Thank you.
I'm really big on music creativity and most of all music ownership.
Yeah.
This is where I'll ask you the fundamental question: do you own your music? Do you own your masters?
Yeah, I own all my music, and it's always been a big thing for me from the start.
Yeah.
To have rights to all my music, because at the end of the day, it's me who makes it.
Yeah.
So I have all the rights to my music. The most I can do is maybe license it for a bit.
Yeah.
But I still own all my music.
And it's good because you see, you artists are not like regular 9-to-5 people in some companies. You guys don't have an NSSF. You don't have a retirement fund.
Yeah.
So all that you make it within that time.
That space, yeah.
And so your catalog and you owning it is basically like, you would say, your retirement.
Exactly.
That in case it had value at one point, someone can come and buy your catalog. And then you can have money and then survive and all that.
Yeah.
Which is very good. Now, one of the things I've also appreciated about your performance on a song, especially this latest project that you have with Mr. T, is it's a very big rhythm. Diwali rhythm has been here since 2003.
Yeah.
Of course, it started with different people. Sean Paul, you have Lumidi, you have TOK, you have so many people there.
Brick and Lace.
Brick and Lace, of course, comes in around 2007 with Love is Wicked.
Yeah.
But did you guys clear the sample?
Yeah, definitely. We had to pay for the license of the beat of the rhythm, and yeah, man, most of those
jack the beat and decide to do your thing.
No, you can't do that. Like at the level which we are trying to perform at, I don't think that's possible, because your music will be struck down. Because at the same time, there was even Favorite Girl.
Yeah.
She really my favorite girl.
Yeah.
So like, if you don't have the license, they're taking down your stuff. So.
But in Uganda, you know that a lot of your fellow artists that do dancehall are using Jamaican instrumentals that were produced in the early 90s. Do you think all your colleagues are clearing samples?
I don't know.
See?
I don't know, but
are they getting copyright strikes?
No, but that's because the music is not going out there. Like, if by God's grace one of those songs ever made it out of Uganda or Africa or like East Africa, they would start getting some issues. Because then it's making money.
But it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. That's true. But like, the owners of the beat, I would say, or the rhythm, have not had it, so they can't. There's no cause for them to strike it down, because they're not aware that it's being done. Yes, they're not aware that it's being done. But the moment they catch exactly, but the moment they catch wind of it, that's when now copyright comes in, because now they can say these guys didn't pay for this beat and this is my beat, so unless they pay, I'm taking it down. But if they don't know, then they can't do anything about it. It's the same way with running, pulling off, like if I made a song right now and I said I sang maybe Billie Jean is not my love, and I sang the whole chorus, like maybe on an Afrobeat thing, or right, and it happens to just go crazy, then that's when they'll strike. But if it just stays here in UG, there's no problem. It's the same thing Ed Sheeran was facing with Marvin Gaye. But
you know, with Ed Sheeran, it was more of, and I know you're a guitar player, it was more of the chords, right? And the way the chords are bent. To me, I feel like it's similar, but the chords were bent. So you it was hard to prove that Ed Sheeran actually took his composition and used it in that
but
song.
Also, like, that only happened because the song was so big. You get, if it stayed in like a small town in the UK, no one would care. But that because the song is so big, everyone wants a piece of it. Everyone is looking for,
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Joshua, can I ask you a question? When it comes to music, have you put out an album?
Not yet. I'm planning to put out one maybe next year. Yeah.
So it's been this journey. It has been about releasing singles, right?
Singles and EPs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you had moments where you felt that you had to compromise on your art in terms of what you're known for, your musical style, to be able to fit in? Because the biggest genre in this country is Chidandali.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't even know if it's a genre, but
yeah.
Chidongo Chidandali, right?
Yeah.
So have you felt under pressure to actually compromise on your style of music because you're more of an urban artist?
Yeah.
And then you have to meet that style of music to be able to sell as an artist?
Not really. I've always tried to stay true to myself and not try to do things that I can't do. Because if I went into that style, there's guys who are so good at it, I wouldn't be able to compete. Yet I can just bring my true artistic self to the table, and the people who like it will like it, and they will ride with me instead of trying to do something I can't compete in. Yeah.
Okay. Talking about big things happening, you got a new project with Fave.
Yeah,
and Chris
Beats. Yeah.
I like Fave because the first time I ever had Fave, when she was putting out all those beautifully, and her singing and her emotions feel very honest.
Yeah.
As a singer, as a performer, when you're singing, true performers, you really see the inspiration, the emotions, and also the expression. Yeah. To me, even in her accent, the fact that she's Nigerian, I always appreciated the way she would sing. Yeah. Yeah, I would listen to her and I'm like, wow. And then she's so calm, she's so, and all that. Yeah. So how did that project happen?
So I was chilling, I would say, and I got a I got a DM from Chris Beats.
Ooh, okay.
So Chris, and I've always been like a big Chris Beats fan. Like when I was starting out production, he's one of the only Afrobeats producers with like a YouTube channel. So I learned a lot from him and in production and just like being a good producer, and he's someone who has like hits on hits on hits, who has made very many big songs.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I'm a fan first, so I was already geeked out when he texted me, and he told me he has a song that he would love me on.
Yeah. And
they sent me that song, Touch Me.
Yeah.
And bro, it had Fave. I was already like, damn, Fave, because I love Fave also. So there's no way I was going to turn it down. So I just started writing it, and yeah.
Okay. So whose song is it?
Chris Beats.
Featuring Joshua Baraka
and Fave.
Yes. You wrote your own verse?
Yeah, right. I wrote my own verse. Yes.
All right, that's good. That means you collect that check.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's good. All right. So does Joshua Baraka use ghostwriters?
No.
You're sure?
I'm very sure.
Because that news could break.
No, I'm very sure. Because no one can express what I want to say better than me.
No, but artists international. Even Drake uses ghostwriters. Expresses.
Yeah, but like, it's a personal thing. Like, I have things I want to say that only I can say in a way that, like, I feel is the way I have to say it. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But a lot of people do co-writing. It's not like ghostwriters. It's like you're writing, but there's writers around who are also pitching in ideas, and so a lot of people do that. It happens mostly when you're like in camps and stuff like that, but for me, I write most of my music when I'm alone in my room, and but like if we're in studio and someone brings in like a good idea, I'll give it an ear.
Well received. Okay. Yeah. Have you written for other artists?
More or less, yeah.
Would you like to break down who, at least, so that we could know?
Most these days I've been writing with Bien, not for him, but with him.
Yeah.
I've been writing.
And you also on tour with BN?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was so good, man. I learned so much from him.
You guys
his
were
energy.
I think we're in the UK at one point.
Yeah.
You were in Holland in one point.
Yeah, when the whole of Europe.
Wow.
And just watching him work and be in his element as someone who has been doing this for a very, very long time at a very, very high level was really inspiring, and I learned so much from him.
Yeah.
And I might do that. I might go on tour again with him this year, at the end of this
nice.
year.
That's very good. Go make that money.
Yeah, man. So I'm excited to just tag along again and go and hit up these venues and go crazy. Yeah.
I love that. Just to deviate you a little bit before we get back to the music.
Yeah.
You're a human being, right? As much as you're an artist and a performer. But one of the things that people always concentrate on is people's personal lives and being in a high profile relationship with perhaps another person who is in the business. How are you navigating through that?
Yeah. I feel like you just go with the flow. At the end of the day, like, the good thing is that we are both people who have a good understanding of what it takes and what it's like to be a popular person. So it's not like I'm with someone who doesn't know what popularity comes with. You get what I mean?
So we're not seeing anything like Ben and J-Lo happening anytime soon.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As long as you're happy and you're doing you, because at the end of the day, you're also a human being.
Exactly.
This is the art, but you're also a human being, and you need to live your life, right?
That's true.
Okay. So before I let you go, let me see. Did we give people their flowers on the new song with Faith?
Yes. Okay. Faith and Chris Beats.
All right. And maybe do you have a few more projects you're probably going to drop before the end of the year?
Yeah. I have a lot of new music coming.
Yeah.
I have a song with Neptune coming really soon.
DJ Neptune.
Yeah.
All
then
right,
I have a song with. Let me not give away too much, but I have another song coming right after that one.
Okay.
And I might even give you guys a project. So I'm just trying to work out the dynamics of my time and how I will handle everything.
All right, I love that. So I would like you to big up the people that have been helping you.
Yeah.
Let's give them their flowers.
Yeah.
Because my show is all about giving people flowers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, shout out to Lob and Sese.
Big up to Lob
and Sese have been my managers from the very start. They discovered me, and I've been working with them for as long as I started doing this thing.
Yeah.
Shout out Belinda, who's my lawyer.
Lawyer. Yeah. She reads your contract, eh?
Yeah, she's
Make
my
sure
lawyer.
that you're not tied into anything, eh?
Yes,
all
my
right.
lawyer and friend.
Yeah.
Shout out my family, my friends, Kato, Matthew, Josh, Mark, and just everyone who has been with me from day one. Yeah, man, thank you so much. Thank you so much to everyone on Twitter who has been with me. I've gotten a lot of love from like people in the service industry also.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of love from radios and TVs from like the very start. Radio. Exactly.
And your song is big right now. Okay.
Thank you.
The song you're co-featured on right now with Mr. T. Is a big song on Capitol.
Yeah, and I love it, man. I've always got love from Capitol, and I'm thankful, man. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome. That's Joshua Baraka signing out. Big party always on a Saturday night. We're dropping the new tune. He's got a new one with Chris Beats and Faye, which is also coming up very shortly. It's DJ Will on Capitol FM.
Yes, sir.
It's the Dance Force with DJ Will on the Wheels of Steel.